The Samurai Who Forgot His Sword. Chapter 1. The Forgotten Blade. In the misty mountains of old Japan, where cherry blossoms whispered secrets and frogs croaked haikus, there lived a legendary samurai named Takeshi the Unshaven. They called him that not because he was rugged and wild, but because he always forgot to shave. Takeshi had the memory of a sleepy cat and the discipline of a squirrel with ADD. But he was deadly when he remembered his sword. One morning, Takeshi awoke to the rooster's crow and the scent of rice burning in his unattended pot. He leapt from his futon, donned his armor backwards, and sprinted to the village where a bandit lord had challenged him to a duel. Halfway through the bamboo forest, he stopped. Something felt off. He checked his sash. His eyes widened like a fish realizing it's in sushi. "Oh no," he cried, "I forgot my sword." He considered going back, but the duel was in 15 minutes, and he'd already used up his quota of cardio for the month. So he did what any honorable warrior would do. He picked up a stick. Chapter 2. Stick of Destiny. The stick wasn't special. It wasn't carved by monks or blessed by mountain spirits. It was literally a branch that fell off a tree because a bird sneezed. But in Takeshi's hands, it became special. As Takeshi strode into the village square, the bandit lord, Goro the Gassy, laughed. "You brought a stick to a sword fight?" Takeshi narrowed his eyes. "No, I brought wisdom in stick form." They fought. Sparks didn't fly, but splinters did. Takeshi moved like water having a caffeine overdose. He dodged, weaved, and, using a surprise move called the Whack of Enlightenment, smacked Goro right on the forehead. The crowd gasped. Goro blinked, dropped his sword, and sat down. I think I want to open a bakery," he muttered. Chapter 3. Enlightenment and Other Accidents. News of the duel spread like gossip at a tea house. "The samurai who fights with a stick," they said. Some mocked him. Others tried it themselves and ended up very bruised. But Takeshi wasn't seeking fame. He was just trying to remember where he put his sandals. Still, people came from far and wide to learn from him. His dojo had one rule: forget what you think you know. His students practiced balance on slippery logs, trained focus by meditating on mosquito bites, and studied patience by listening to Takeshi explain metaphors that made zero sense. Life is like a teacup filled with soup, confusing but still warm if you don't spill it. Some left enlightened, others left confused. A few just left hungry. Chapter 4. The Meaning of the Stick. Years later, an eager disciple asked, "Master, why did you never go back for your sword?" Takeshi, now gray-bearded and still unshaven, smiled and poked the ground with his stick. "Because forgetting my sword made me remember myself." "But aren't you supposed to be prepared?" "Ah," said Takeshi, "but life doesn't wait for you to get ready. It hands you a stick and asks if you can still dance." And so the disciple understood, sort of. Epilogue. A message from the mountains. The story of Takeshi the Unshaven reminds us, you don't need the perfect tools. You need the courage to swing whatever you've got. Wisdom sometimes arrives disguised as a mistake. And no matter how noble your path, you'll always forget something. So smile, adapt, and carry a stick. Also, don't leave rice on the stove. It always burns. The end.